out, bitch.
Extra honest, extra unbiased, but a little bit shady. Go ahead, like and subscribe.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Del, and you're here to be extra with Del. So if you're new to my channel, I do recaps, top 20s predictions for Miss Universe, and I just recently started exploring other countries as well, like my favorite countries, such as one of them is South Africa. And so I recently did a top prediction or a final prediction for South Africa, and you guys kind of tuned in, so whether it was good or bad, you guys watch, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So today, this video is going to be about the recap of the Miss South Africa 2023. So shall we start? Let's go! So first and foremost, the true winner of Miss South Africa 2023 is none other than Bonang Matheba. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but Bonang was serving looks. You look at that. She is serving looks. We should send her to Miss Universe, like seriously, because none of the bitches would like do anything because she is the queen. Look at her. Outfit was amazing. I want them all. So she's the true winner, okay? I don't care what anybody says. Okay, so the other winner goes to Bryoni Govender. First and foremost, is she related to Bryoni because they have the same last name? Anyway, so she's the second winner for me because I actually know who she is. I seen her in
since
this
I was
clip,
born.
which is
I've always known it because
like,
even
oh
when I
my God,
cried as a
it's
baby, I
her.
didn't cry
can't
loud
believe it.
like an African
I actually
child.
know somebody,
I
a
cried sort of
celebrity from
softly
South
and more
Africa,
quiet like a
besides
European
obviously
child.
So yeah, thanks to this video. And to all the Natasha fans out there, this video will not be good for your ears. So I suggest, I got a message, I'm sorry. So I suggest to the left. So I'm actually going to start this from the evening gown competition because I think prior to that, everything was fine. Whoever got cut where I think deserved to get cut, even though Anke was my girl. You know, because I really do think that like she's gonna do well in Miss Universe, but I get it. You're looking for a Miss South African queen, not winning Miss Universe. Yeah, anyway, so I thought during the evening gown, all the girls, let's take a look at the photo. I thought they all looked beautiful, like legit. However, there's one person that stood out the most was Melissa. I thought Melissa looked stunning, like really, your eyes just go straight to Melissa. She's a queen. With Bryoni, I'm surprised that she actually looks way better on TV. She's very telegenic and she looks incredible in that green dress. I should have worn green today. Yeah, and she looked really beautiful. Natasha looks great also. The lighting kind of made everybody look older though. I didn't like Humba's hair. I mean, okay, I know it's her signature. Yes. But it didn't translate well on TV. Nande looks really great. Everybody looks great, but to me, Melissa was a clear standout, just like that. And just, it's beautiful. The gowns are beautiful. However, though, they did look all kind of too samey. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of cute because it's like, you know, it's giving like equal judgment, I guess, because nobody is like standing out from one another, I guess. But I don't know. I want them to all kind of have their own flavor and like their own take on their gowns, I guess, you know? So, but everyone was great. So now let's go to top 5 question and answer. So for the top 5 question and answer, I'm going to go from worst to best. So number 5, I'm going to go with Humba. Humba is to the left, girl. I don't even know what she was saying. Literally, I was so not interested in what she was saying that I was like, oh my God, I wish the app would freeze. Oh, that's another thing. The app kept freezing. I'm like, I paid for this and it keeps freezing. I might as well just wait till the show is over. But anyway, Humba is my number 5 for this because I thought she was just kind of like rambling on and girl, I don't know what she was talking about. And then for number 4, I will put Natasha in there. Girl, I was like, oh my God, I had to take off my headpiece, my earpieces, because she was screaming.
For damage that our generation has done.
I was like, girl, what are you screaming at? But apparently screaming gives you higher points, even though your answer has no substance or whatsoever. I mean, there was some substance. Okay, Natasha fans, if you're still watching, there was some substance to what she was saying, but I just think that like her body language and like how she delivered it was just like not convincing. And you know, she's had training since 2020. Her training goes back all the way to Miss Universe 2020. So to me, like for her, like the bar needs to be set up high. She's not a newbie, like she's not a newcomer. She's been here many times. Well, not many times. Well, she's been there plenty of times, and she's been doing really well during Crown Chaser also. So it was just shocking to me that she didn't do as well. And I guess maybe she was like, how dare her judge us for our mistakes? I was like, but I do agree with her that the kid should be able to, you know, pursue his or her dream, because I think aspiration is important. Clearly that's something she has, because she returned to Miss South Africa to not give the spotlight to other girls, because it's so important to achieve your goals. But you know, I think I would put her at number 4 because she didn't do well. Number 3, I would go with Nande. Nande was, to me, you know, being a transgender woman myself, I felt included in her answer. I felt that she, you know, she looked at it from a macro perspective and not just like what a traditional woman is. And it's really kind of breaking barriers. And I think that aligns with Miss Universe, like progressive platform a lot. And it's just kind of like, you know, it's about inclusivity. You can't exclude anybody, right? But to me, the biggest thing I had with Nande is that her body language, and I think from the very beginning or during Crown Chaser, her body language was already kind of like, it kind of, instead of her, like her body language and her emotion kind of, or her passion rather, is like kind of controlling her versus her controlling it. So I thought she needed to control her emotions and the passion, because sometimes you're so passionate something, sometimes you can like turn off people because you're so passionate, and not turn off people, it could just kind of come off like totally maybe like aggressive and just too much. And so I think that if she needed to pull back on the passion, but just enough to say that like, this is how I feel and I am all about inclusivity. Obviously that's kind of her message to really, that was her message, is that, you know, a woman is multidimensional and, you know, we come in different forms, and the resiliency and the strength is really what define it. But so I love that. I really love that. And again, I thought she deserved to be in top 3. So for my number 2, I thought Bryoni did amazing. She's a prime example where she didn't allow her passion to just kind of like take over and kind of get out of hand when it comes to the body language and being too like, oh, this is what I believe in. No, but seriously, she was really good. And I think she was able to like utilize her lawyer skills in her benefit, that she was able to sort of really, you can tell that she does work somewhere in the line of law, because she was able to include the government and the parliament into her answer, and ensuring, and it was logical, it was rational, and it's realistic. I mean, she didn't give a speech of like, we need to come together and this is what's that. It's not a blanketed answer. She knew it, that she knew exactly how we can solve this. If this is the route we take, then perhaps we can someday achieve this goal that we, you know, put forward. So I thought she was really good, and she looked beautiful. Again, she's incredibly telegenic. So I thought she was really good, and she deserved to be in top 3. And my number 1 for the top 5 question was Melissa. I mean, even so many, look, if you're a Natasha fan, you're not going to agree, because you're already like blinded and you're poisoned by your bias, obviously. So you're not going to acknowledge Melissa. Melissa was the best in terms of her posture, her body language, the way she spoke, the tone of her voice, her face. She looked like a queen. I mean, she was just everything. Like literally, she was radiant. And her answer was not only from the heart, it made sense. And somehow, even if it wasn't as specific as Bryoni, I felt it. And to me, she was giving queen, you know, she wasn't trying to please anybody. She was just like, this is how I feel, this is what I think. And I think whatever she thinks is just from the heart. And again, she was just speaking, you know, in pure authenticity. And I believed that. And, you know, to be able to not only have something incredible to say, but to be able to persuade people and to be on board on that, that's something. And I think she did that. Obviously, I did think she deserved to be in the top 3, and then it could have been reshuffled. And then maybe perhaps she wasn't going to win. Maybe perhaps it was going to be Nande, or is it going to be Bryoni? But all I know is that she deserved to be in the top 3, period. I don't care, whatever. No, yeah, she needed to be there. I'm sorry. Like, if you're denying that, you have problems with reality and the truth, because that's the truth. She was amazing. Now let's go to the top 3, starting with Bryoni. I thought Bryoni looked obviously beautiful. I can't stop saying that because she is. And I think her answer was convincing, but I mean, I'm from LA, I'm from Los Angeles, and I've been to many states in the United States, obviously, and I think it's pretty well known that the United States is the most diverse country in the world ever. We're like California or Los Angeles, where I live alone. Like, I am, you know, Filipino American, and then you'll step outside, you'll meet a bunch of like Mexican Americans, you'll meet Korean Americans, Brazilians, you know, so many people have different like backgrounds. So I doubt that South Africa is the most diverse country, but it's probably diverse in terms of like organism. So I think that's probably something that somebody should have highlighted, or she should have highlighted that like Africa is not just diverse in people, but it's diverse in, you know, organism. And like, I don't know, like the fact that it's quite tropical. It's also like sandy. It's a desert and tropic, isn't it? Like one side. So you let me know. I've never been to Africa or South Africa. So I think, you know, like geographically it's diverse. So I think somebody should have mentioned that. So I think Bryoni did fine. I thought it was, you know, a blanketed answer, and it wasn't her best. Like I felt like top 5, she did way better, because this time she just gave kind of like a blanketed answer. Okay, for Nande, I thought that she looked beautiful again. And she talked about something called ubu something, you guys. I don't remember what she said, but I kind of got lost. Obviously, I'm not South African, so I didn't really know what she was talking about. But to me, it just seems like she kind of rambled on and lost her, like her track of thoughts. She lost her track of thoughts, honestly, because she kind of went from Ubuntu something to inequality. There's like South Africa is struggling, but we need to embrace racial diversity. So she was kind of all over the place. So yeah, I kind of thought she deserved to be I thought she kind of blew it there, and she deserved to be the second runner-up spot. So I really don't have much else to say about her, because I did think that, and also her body language is, honestly, it's probably one thing that needs to work a lot, is her body language and when she's speaking, because it's not as strong. I mean, it's certainly not as strong as Melissa's, but yeah. So I thought Nande was good. I think she deserved the second runner-up spot, unfortunately. And last but not the least, it's Natasha. So first, she ran out of time. And you know, she's got all this training, and a lot of her fans are like, she was so good during Crown Chaser, but she ran out of time. How are you that good if you run out of time? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you've done this. So there's so much excuses being given to her, which is why a lot of people online are saying that they're crying out favoritism, because clearly, like, she can't do any wrong. Like, she can't do wrong because she's a favorite and they love her. So That's why, I mean, and if they do, that's fine. But this is a competition and we have to be fair to all the girls. She ran out of time. She talked about diversity. She didn't really answer the question. I mean, what she's trying to promote herself basically is what she's saying, that like South Africa, you need to promote me. Okay, bye girl. Tura left, okay? Because let's just be real. She didn't answer the question. So, you know, out of all the three of them, I think Bryoni was really the one who deserved to win Miss South Africa. The crazy thing is they should have just crowned Bryoni because she's going to end up going to Miss Universe anyway. So Bryoni is Miss Universe South Africa, by the way. So they already posted that on Miss Universe. Official Miss Universe Instagram. So she's gonna go to Miss Universe. So that's interesting, Indian beauty. But back to Natasha. I thought she did poorly. I think throughout the competition, I didn't think she did enough to win the competition. Okay, yes, she was consistent during Crown Chaser, yes, but she failed so badly during like the finale that should have taken if they added up the score from Crown Chaser to the finale, that should matter. That should like kind of like calculate with each other, right? And that should that means somebody else who was probably close enough to her from Crown Chaser in terms of score should be able to overtake her on the finale, because clearly there's some of the girls did better than her. And please, if there's one thing I hate, are biasness. I hate biasness. It's like you literally, like half of South Africa probably disagree with this. Are you telling me half of South Africa are just idiots and like, you know, they just hate Natasha? No, because the reality is reality, that like, I think if you did poorly or mediocre, you shouldn't be crowned, okay? I think the true winner is Melissa, and she really, really, really was amazing. And even if you're not a Natasha fan, if you strip away Natasha out of this equation, you would be like, okay, Melissa was incredible and she looked like a queen. She looked like she could represent Miss Universe South Africa well and actually placed. So, I mean, that's kind of just that, you know, it's over. So, congratulations, Natasha. And that's about it, you guys. So I'm gonna start getting ready for all the hateful comments I'm gonna get. Just FYI, South Africa, I have been bashed and I've been not bullied, you know, I wouldn't say this, but definitely before when I would not include Philippines in my predictions, oh, they will come after me and they would like dislike all my posts and they would like leave all these hateful comments in my comment box, which I still leave, which I don't reject. I actually put it there and I pin it because, you know, like I don't really care what anybody says about me, and it's so important to be authentic and to be able to speak your opinion. You cannot silence me. I will say that. You will never silence me, and I will always limit what I say. I'm never gonna like just say something that's gonna be so hateful for views. Come on, you know, like I'm just being honest, and that is the beauty of being able to do this with you guys, you know, and not just you, South Africa, but everywhere around the world where I get to speak my mind. And some don't like it and some love it because I'm praising their countries. And I'm praising their countries not because I'm from their country, it's because I see the truth. I am extra honest, I'm extra unbiased, and I am a little bit shady. So I'm just gonna end it at that. And again, South Africa, thank you so much for welcoming me to your beautiful pageant. Again, I'm a huge fan of South African queens. I actually met Nadavi last year when I was in New Orleans during the competition. It's actually it's one of my short videos right there. Congratulations. And she's beautiful, she's amazing. And you know, if you guys go back and watch my top predictions, I always have nothing but love for South Africa. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for letting me be part of your beauty pageant community. I love it. I love your queens and they speak to me, you know, even though I'm not from South Africa. And I love that. And I love melanin queens. And thank you guys so much. And check out for my my top predictions later on when we get closer to Miss Universe. And if any of you guys are going to go to El Salvador, let me know. I think I might go. But if not, then I shall see you guys here on my YouTube channel. Follow me on my Instagram also if you'd like. But, you know, you subscribing to my channel is enough, and just interacting with me. And keep an eye out for my video on Bryoni and her chances at Miss Universe 2023, because she's an Indian beauty, and I think Thailand might have an Indian beauty also. But that's not done yet, so we'll watch that together too. So it doesn't matter where you're from, we gotta support other queens from other countries. So that's about it, you guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. Stay beautiful and stay extra, and I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Bye.